Welcome back to Pathfinder Kingmaker. It is time for us to go into the throne room and deal with the kingdom matters. We have plenty of them to attend to. Here we go. Harim seems to be first. Harim broods and mumbles, then clears his throat. Listen, Caledorn, I wish to give you some advice. Find another advisor who can deal with affairs of magic. The barony will struggle without a magister. It is dangerous to leave such important issues unattended. Well, that was nice. Been waiting for that. Before you appoint someone for this position, I will take upon myself this final case involving wizards and other spellcasters. A group of Nethys' priests have arrived at your court to propose an amazing thing. Founding a library of magic, here in the capital. Your barony would gain a valuable store of knowledge that would otherwise fade into darkness. I believe this deed is worthy of you and your barony. That is peculiar that Harim is concerned with that. But we have the 100 build points, so we shall build this library of magic. It will spur the development of mystical arts. I will immediately pass this news to the priests of Nethys, plus to Relations and Arcane, and of course we lost 100 build points, but that was to be expected when I picked that option. And here's Chemo with a quiver of ultrasound arrows. Let's have her build a bow. Or him, I don't remember if it's a he or a she. Okay, we've unlocked 4 secondary stats. Now we need to increase the barony stats 25 times. Well now. The owner of this quiver can use it to shoot 20 sonic speed arrows or bolts per day. Okay. I guess I have to use it for it to be useful, though. The structure of the ammunition allows shooting twice as often as well. That's quite useful, I think. Why do I have a heavy mace? No idea. Okay, so let's go have a look at the kingdom affairs. I expect that library is something that I would have to build myself. +1 divine for granting the high priest an audience. That is a very peculiar thing to get +1 divine for. The temple of the elk has been restored. Erastil's faithful flock to their sacred place, to pay their respect to their god and patron. Unlocks a special region upgrade. Okay. And whatever is that. Well, let's... Is this the full council or is there one more? Okay. I would prefer to have Octavia in this position. And then put someone else in the position of regent. Jubilos is locked. Harim. I want him in that position. I think I want Valerie in that position as well. Maybe switch her to regent? Jathal seeks to control and dominate. No. I'll leave Lindsay in that position. It's the 24th of Saranith. We can either level up military to rank 5. Or we can rank up divine to rank 3. We can also level up loyalty to rank 4. Or we can level up culture to rank 2. Let's level up the loyalty. Ah, arrest Morhalan. So loyalty have reached rank 4. And Jubilost assigned specially trained money changers to the markets to detect the illusions. He also instructed them to pass along their knowledge to the merchants and shopkeepers. Now even Shoeshine in the barony knows how to check coins. Excellent. Morhalan's current location has been discovered. The agreement with Maegor Varn has been signed. And now... You're still busy. Okay. Well, we'll just have to wait then. I need to go back in there. Caledorn, a local merchant, wishes to be relieved of his taxes, which naturally stands against the laws of the barony. In return for this service, he promises to put in a good word for you amongst the city's trade community. Tristian's voice is very soft. I realize that such offer might stir you to outrage, but try to understand. Greed can cloud anyone's judgment, wealthy and pauper alike. We must teach these people that the times have changed. The law no longer serves only the rich. Reject his offer, but refrain from punishing him. Tell him that the law in my domain applies equally to all. We'll have to turn down many similar offers, but eventually people will come to realize that the stolen lands have changed forever. Henceforth, everyone is equal before the law. Greetings, Your Grace. As you know, I was born in Kyanin, the most wonderful land that has ever existed. And yet, I must say, living in your country is a pleasure for me. The people here seem to be content. They trust you, and they trust me as your court craftsman. It's important to know who one's patron is and how he treats his subjects. It's a fine thing to share in the joy and amusement. Look, this is my gift to you, Baron. Items received: Bulwark. Okay, that sounds like a shield or something. It's a heavy shield. Plus 5 perception, 15 acid resistance. Plus 5 perception is rather nice. I think we'll do that. Okay, I need to check out the problems because I forgot to do that. Plus 1 loyalty because we talked to the counselor. I like how that levels up the entire realm, that I just talk to the advisors. Okay, so freed swords, that is an opportunity. Mystic circles. Mysterious news. The local citizens are complaining of gigantic multicolored mushrooms. First, circles of such mushrooms were found far away from dwellings, but now they've begun to grow on the walls and roofs of local houses. Okay. Harem. Problem: a nasty rumor is spreading, injurious to the Baron's reputation. It is said that Brevoy wants more territory, and that Lady Jamandi Aldori's people have already been dispatched to get rid of the local population and free up the lands for the colonizers. No, I don't think so. Freed swords. What will that give us? +3 to military. Nah, I don't think that's worth it, to be honest. Okay, well, let's go after Morhalan. Let's collect our usual party again. Now, where is this? Is it the Poacher's hideout? Yes, it is. I haven't claimed that. Well, let's go do that first then. Yes, we want to enter the Poacher's hideout. Let's put the wolf or the dog in the middle. Caledorn can be there. And like so.
What's that?
My search was not in vain.
Morhalan looks at you apprehensively, but its voice sounds confident. Greetings, Your Grace. I can see that my humble efforts to escape your observant royal gaze seems to have miserably failed. Well, that'll be all right. It remains for me to make you an offer that you will find hard to resist. What are you suggesting? The very same thing that I offer all the other over-meticulous hunters and prying guards. Gold. Gold, Your Grace. All that I've managed to save and scrape up over my life. Rest assured, it's a very substantial amount. You wouldn't reject an offer like this just because some naive spring chicken decided they wanted to play justice? What a disgusting offer. You will be brought to justice. Help me, lads. Okay, so because of those traps, we don't want to engage them on this side.
I grant you death. This ends you.
Okay, that guy needs to go. Do you have any damage spells? Yep. Okay, let's disarm these traps.
Applause, please.
Yeah, we've talked about that before,
Anything
Lindsay.
else?
So they have many interesting things. I'll just collect all.
Forwards.
Where did he go? Lizard folk skins. Well, sure. Shared stash. Well, there's certainly a lot of skins here. And potions. I think we got all.
I'm positive I found something.
We can disarm that. It gives us experience points, so
Applause, please.
Yep, 240 experience. That's worth it. And the kingdom is projects. Support the counselor's endeavor. And I'm still waiting for Octavia to return from whatever she's doing. We need to inform someone. 96 days. Sharel in the North Nile Marches, so that would be in Port Martin. Let's head on down there. I wonder why I hadn't claimed that.
A rest would be welcome.
Not yet. Oh, I also forgot to look at the building of that library. Morhalan is under arrest. He's patching quilts in a prison cell right about now. Oh, I hope he finds enough light in his soul that he can someday see the graveness of his crime. You can't slaughter intelligent beings as if they were beasts and make clothes of their skins. Sharel stays silent for a few seconds and then shakes his head. Even now that it's over, it's hard to believe this evil act really took place. Thank you. I could never have brought Morhalan's crimes to light without your support. Now that he's in jail, I might return to the capital, but you know what? I've quite gotten used to the air here, and I have wonderful neighbors. Fate has brought me here, so be it. I'm staying, especially since I've begun making sketches for a unique piece. Another relocation would only delay its creation. Oh, that was nice. I don't think we have any more quests except for leveling up the kingdom stats.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
P for prosperity, that's increasing the ranks of barony stats 25 times, which is substantial. 1001 questionable stories. Ah, we can go visit Shania again. Sigh. That would be Fortune Fix. They will probably complain about needing rest. Yep.
Fades.
Okay, we have to set all this up again. Too bad you're useless at everything, Caledorn. You do the watch. You do that. Okay, there we go. So we can do the movement bonus. Yeah, let's go with the rice and nut pudding.
How can you be happy and make plans for your future? Every moment you laugh or peacefully enjoy your life, someone somewhere else is breathing their final breath.
Every time you open your mouth, my hope for a relaxed evening fades. Please, don't get all wound up.
These companions I've got here. I guess we are meeting the traveling skeleton again. Probably doesn't have anything new though. Nope, he's got the same things as he's got all the times we've met him. We go then. Stock might change in the next chapter. Curious about this dragon, though. Although I do expect that at some point we're probably going to meet the dragon. Oh, most worthy one, it pains me to ask of you yet another favor, yet I desperately require your aid. I fear yet again that I may have made the wrong choice when I set myself upon the path of Master Smith. A rumor has come to my ears and has upset my heart, making me doubt myself. The perfect human has sent me a sign that shows I was fated for a great undertaking. I beseech you, help me. The Storyteller has seen that your ancestor was a coward and a failure, not a hero. I am sorry. The Vidrani frowns, but then her face lightens and a smile crosses her lips. This is not news that I expected to hear, and still is this news all that bad? For it means that I need not sail back to Vudra, but may instead continue my work here. This reminds me of a story. No. Keep listening in silence. Maharaja Kibben Sald etched his glorious name in history when he conquered the kingdoms of the genies. He spied on the descendants of the goddess Janasini, the Garuda, and saw how they charmed snakes by playing their flutes. Through these secrets he discovered a way to charm and bind the genie to his will. Kibben Sald openly declared his new mastery for all to hear, and in doing so insulted their race. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. Emissaries from the vizier of the genie of air, came to demand an apology from the wizard, only to be turned into slaves, and their bodies found in chains. It was then that the Malik of the Fire Jinn, known as the Efreet, sent his assassins. They hid in a cloud of dust and approached as the mage was sleeping. But they did not know that the wise man had taught his servant his techniques. While he slept, his servants captured the assassins. The Pasha of the Shaitans, also known as the Earth Genies, sent his finest warriors, Turmir, the destroyer of palaces. By his command, Kibben Sald's palace fell and turned to rubble. The cunning wizard foresaw this, however, and fled to the island of Jalmaray. Turmir chased after him, forgetting that the waters of the ocean could not hold his heavy flesh. As he began to drown, Kibben Sald sent ships to save him, but only after Turmir swore to serve him. As compensation for the palace he destroyed, the genie was commanded to build the pure temple of the Maharaja, which was 100 times more beautiful than the one he destroyed. Trust me, for I have seen this temple with my very own eyes. Keep listening no matter what. We get experience for listening to her? Yes, that we deserve that. We really deserve that. One of the royal Marids, the genius of water, came to free his brethren from captivity. Of all the genies, he was the wisest. For 3 days, Kibben Sald competed with the genie in the art of poetry. At the end of the third night, Kibben Sald was so exhausted that he was about to take a ceremonial dagger to open his own veins. The genie, however, was first to admit defeat, and entered a copper vessel, which the wizard then sealed. It was thus that history came to know the Maharaja as the great conqueror of the genies. As you can see, your actions may be seen as valorous by some and heinous by others, for it is still forbidden to utter the name of Kibben Sald among the genii, so much is it hated. Let others think of you as a villain or lunatic. All that truly matters is that enlightenment and devotion to your own goals blooms in your heart. It is decided. I shall continue my work on my path to mastery and will create a masterpiece which will immortalize my name. May it serve you well, whether I be praised for it by your friends or cursed for it by your enemies. But there was something else, wasn't there? What sort of help do you need? The Vidrani proffers a small scroll. This was written by my father. It was meant for a family that has lived for centuries near the home of my relatives in Absalom. Life has scattered us all across Golarion, but we never gave up hope of reuniting with those we once knew so well. My father asked me to pass this letter to a member of this fine family if I should ever happen to stumble across one. Why is she giving it to me? As I have recently discovered, one of them lives nearby. The noble Hasuf trades in your capital. I confess I am too nervous to meet him. I fear that my anxiety will cause me to behave inappropriately, and I may disgrace myself for it. Would you assist me in fulfilling my duty and deliver him this letter? I do not believe that my heart can be at peace until this letter is delivered. One cannot be a master when beset by such distraction. Sure. Which begs the question, can we read that letter? Not that one. No, we cannot read it. What's going on here? Still the advisor that's missing. You need to come home, Octavia. We need to switch around the counselor positions.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Yes, I agree. Okay, so we need to go see Hasuf. Hope this letter doesn't call him away from the capital. The man bows to you, spreading his arms a little. Hasuf from Absalom is happy to welcome you, Your Grace. Come, take a look at the best wares we travelling merchants have to offer. Please, come, take a look. A Vadrani asked us to give you this letter. She claimed that your families know each other. As soon as you finish speaking, Hasuf snatches the letter from your hands and immediately breaks the seal, quickly running his eyes along the lines. His face grows pale and his hands clench. He takes his time ripping the letter into tiny pieces, enjoying the process. Damn that disgusting wretch and that entire family. They decide to send me a letter as though I don't know that only poison trickles from their mouths. After calming down a bit, Hasuf turns to you. You probably did not know what was in the letter. No, I didn't. I tried to read it, but... all the better. You shouldn't burden yourself with a feud between families living on opposite sides of the world. You did your part, and I'm grateful to you, at least for caring to deliver this letter to me, though it was written by traitors. Your intentions were pure, of that I am certain. Okay. Somehow I suspect that that isn't the last we've heard of that story. Yeah, I do agree with that crier. Not that I have any idea what is said, but... The goldsmith's face shines. Your Grace, please accept this humble gift, blah blah blah. We get a stalwart warrior's luck. Let's order... a ring. Alright, I think I have a draft somewhere. As long as I'm here, I had this brilliant idea. It's going to be something really special, unique, perhaps the best thing I've ever done. Mim brushes a forelock from her face. It's only... I can't say what it's going to be exactly, but I know how to figure it out. But to do this, I'll need you to grant me 3 wishes. One is already fulfilled. There are 2 more to go. Please visit me in my workshop and I'll tell you more. These artisans sure demand their stuff. Then again, they're giving the kingdom good things, like money. Okay, so do I have to build this library? Yes, I do. +1 when adjacent to a shrine. It also counts as a library. That's nice. I like that it says free. It was anything but free. Ah, the shrine is on the other side of town. But +1 divine. I think we can deal with that. Are there any buildings that are affected by the library? The courthouse and a printing house. So maybe it affects the printing house, I don't know. It says affects library, so... we can upgrade the longhouse. Now it's a town hall. I like that the building was just automatically upgraded, like, boop, and it was one higher level. Let's upgrade the shrine to a temple. The smithy can be upgraded to a foundry. Tavern can be upgraded to an inn. Now I need building points. The shop can be upgraded to a trade shop. The piers can be upgraded to a marina. Let's buy 200 build points and upgrade the piers. No, that requires... I do have the building points now. There we go. The watchtower cannot be upgraded, but the walls, I imagine, can be upgraded. Yep. And all of a sudden, magically, a stone wall appeared. Excellent. I think I upgraded everything that can be upgraded. Ah, the barracks should be upgraded to affects troll quarters? I guess that's if you're playing chaotic or evil or something and you ally with the trolls. Okay. So we're getting decent stats from the capital. Nothing special compared to our what we actually get from the events and stuff like that, but better than nothing. So Octavia will be done in 3 days. I will go to the bedroom. And rest, since the rest of the party is rested when we go to the capital.
Our path leads on.
And I think we have to end the episode here. So, yep, that's exactly what we'll do. Thank you all so much for joining me, and I will see you all in the next one.